What's going on, everybody? Yeah. So today I really want to just talk about nano dimensions. Yep. I'm not gonna make this video long, and I'm just gonna breeze through what I really want to talk about. I'm gonna give you my point of view, then I'm gonna give you the facts. My point of view is this is an awesome company. They build 3D printers, and see the thing with the 3D printers is they was expensive as hell some years ago, because I trust me, ever since they first put the first one in Micro Center, that's our computer store locally. It's only so many Micro Centers, so it might not be where you at. But the first time they put it in the computer store, I was like, and it was live and direct in action, just printing some stuff. It was a hard product, a real product. I said, man, I was selling movies and CDs at the time. That's neither here nor there, but I said, that's amazing. I looked at the price. I said, whoa, hold on now. And I got to learn all this other software. Mm, I ain't got the time for that, because I'm printing thousands of discs, CDs, movies or whatever. Yep, and I know movies you ain't supposed to copyright. I end up coming out with my own documentary. I can replicate that as much as I want without a problem. But this nano dimensions is making the best 3D printers, and their stock price is gonna show it here soon. Because guess what? They got a well-known big investor, Kathy Woods. Her team then bought over 1 million shares, almost 2 million shares to be exact. And the stock price down today, it dropped. This is why it dropped. You got election going on. Boom. It went up. People, because people like, man, this stock is awesome. But then they said, hey, we're gonna sell some shares, y'all, for $3. But because we sell them at bulk, we selling a lot of them. Somebody wants to buy a lot of shares for $3. So we're gonna go ahead and do that offering $50 million in shares. And we're gonna take home 47 million after fees and whatnot the cost to do this transaction. 47 million. We got $47 million for research and development. That's what's up. This company spent probably about $80 million to get where they at. So if they just got 47 million, this is their third offering in the course of damn near a month, 2 months. I'm gonna say that first offering was back here. I remember they said they had an offering for like two. They jumped up. They probably did that offering somewhere here, and it market went down. I'm gonna speak on what I know because I just bought here. I just bought here. Oh Lord, I wish I would have bought back here on April 3rd or 2nd, somewhere, anywhere in here, down there, anywhere in, well, not April 15th, but April 24th. Anywhere after April 24th, I wish I would have bought in. But who cares? Because guess what? I bought in here. I'm finna buy here. I see this might be a little level of support is building right now at the $3 level. Each offering they did has went up. Um, this is a beautiful thing. Let me go ahead and just give y'all the good grapes on it. So we go to the SEC. Mm-hmm. That's how you got SEC be tripping. We're gonna go to the prospectus right here on the SEC.gov website. We're gonna go here, then we're gonna go to this Hotmail file, and here you go, Nano Dimension. Now I'm gonna take you and tell you what this company is. Read this to y'all and just get it started. We are a leading additive electronics provider. We believe our flagship proprietary Dragonfly LDM system is the first and only precision system that produces professional multi-layer circuit boards, PCBs, radio frequency antennas, sensors, conductive geometries, and molded connected devices for rapid prototyping through custom additive manufacturing. We have been actively developing our additive manufacturing technology since 2014 and through June 30th, 2020. Have spent approximately $80 million to build our additive electronics company. With our unique additive manufacturing technology for additively manufactured electronics, we are targeting the growing market for smart electronic devices that rely on printed circuit boards, connected devices, RF components and antennas, sensors, and smart products, including Internet of Things. Our strategy, hold on y'all, I'm sorry, but I got a little bug with my computer. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to get that bug up out of there. But our strategy, by creating our own installed base of printers that require our own dedicated inks, we are establishing a razor and blades business model in which our customers buy the printer first and then continue to purchase the dedicated inks and maintenance over time. That sounds good to me, because guess what? You gotta buy this from me, and in order to keep this thing running, I get to keep generating revenue. Awesome. That's awesome. Let's stay on computer. So our strategy, by creating our own installed base of printers that require this thing, it ain't been doing it this much now. This is about to get on my nerves. Okay, by creating our own installed base of printers that require our own dedicated inks, we are Okay, I read y'all that. See, this thing messed me up. I'm going here, y'all. We market and sell our products and services worldwide, primarily to companies that develop products with electronic components, including companies in the defense industry, including the U.S. Armed Forces, the automotive sector, consumer electronics, semiconductor, aerospace, and medical industries, and to research institutes. Our primary market is the U.S., though we have also experienced growth in Asia Pacific and Europe and expect that trend to continue. Our goal is to expedite our growth and to further advance our breakthrough technologies and commercialization efforts. To achieve these objectives, we plan to increase sales. We are advancing our commercialization efforts and infrastructure and allocating more resources to activities executed by our U.S. and Hong Kong headquarters, including increasing sales manpower. Increased amount of applications and advanced electronics applicable use cases. In collaboration with our customers, create applications that can expedite the usage of our products for production grade products and consequently increase our sales. Our main focus is in collaboration with customers in the fields of automotive, aerospace, medical devices, and defense. That's power. That's power right there, y'all. That's power. We're forming alliances with industry leaders. We plan to collaborate with companies in the field of design and manufacturing in order to expedite the adoption of our technology by the market. Capitalize on our nano-conductive and dielectric inks and software technology products. We plan to exploit our inks as supplemental products to our Dragonfly LDM system. We also plan to increase the software options and enable levels of licensing that we could monetize. Our strategic growth plan includes the following. Current state. Monetize commercially available products and services for additive electronics design. Horizon 1. Deliver high-speed production-grade additive electronic systems and more materials and services. Horizon 2. Deliver hybridized capabilities that combine mechanical functionality within electrified geometries. Okay, alright. So this prospectus, it got to do with the offering and how many shares was they selling to come up with the 50 million that I was talking about, and then they was gonna pay back basically about 3 million in fees or whatever. So net proceeds from the offering to be 47 million. I'm just summing this whole part up for you real quick. They're gonna use these proceeds, that's 47 million, for, I mean, to pay the board, but for the investors, we want them to do research and development. We don't care if the CEO get paid. All right. Risk factors, right? We talk about nanodynamics. I mean, it is a growth company, so all growth companies come with risk factors. All right. Risk factors related to this offering. Since we have broad discretion in how we use the proceeds from this offering, we may use the proceeds in ways with which you disagree. And that's what I was talking about out of the 47 million. Like, we wanted to go for research and development, but of course they're gonna pay themselves. I mean, they gotta feed their families. I don't want them going out buying Teslas or nothing. Drive a little Honda until you get this company up and rolling for real. But that's what the risk is all about. Basically saying, now, let me say, I'm trying to sum it up for you. We intend to use the net proceeds of this offering for working capital and general corporate purposes. Accordingly, our management will have significant flexibility in applying the net proceeds of this offering. You will be relying on the judgment of our management with regard to the use of these net proceeds, and you will not have the opportunity, as part of your investment decision, to assess whether the proceeds are being used in ways with which you would agree. It is possible that the net proceeds will be invested in a way that does not yield us a favorable or any return. The failure of our management to use the net proceeds effectively could have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, operating results, and cash flow. Investors in this offering will incur immediate dilution from the public offering price. That's the people who don't short, who don't go ahead and sell right now. So like soon as this SEC filing came out, the selling started. People started selling, but some people was at work. They didn't even know that this happened. But this is how offerings happen. They just pop up. And you got a chance, you got an opportunity to sell and buy back in for the offering price. Because that's how the price usually drop. It's gonna drop. Like, dang, you just gonna sell so the shares is at $4, and but it makes sense though. The shares at $4, but somebody just came in and said, "Hey, I'm willing to go ahead and spend $3 million if you sell them to me for $3 a piece." You know, do I wait for the shareholders to run this price up? No, I need this $3 million right now. Yeah, you can get these shares over here for $3 million for $3 a piece, million shares, whatever. Run it. That's what this offering stuff is all about. You know what I mean? But they selling 50 million worth for the $3. Okay, so you gotta understand that. You gotta understand it. You gotta take advantage. Take advantage. with these growth companies. I mean, after Tesla just did the forward split, they did an offering. Like, so don't get scared because the stock dropping and this and that. It happens. This is what they do. They're raising capital. They're going to make the company better. This is where the trust in what you invest in come in at. Uh, they ain't paying no dividends. I mean, you got some companies where you could get dividends out of $3-4 shares. Nah, this is a growth company. A lot of growth companies don't pay dividends until they really truly grown and are profitable. They're not profitable yet. They sold some systems, but they not selling buku systems yet. See, COVID came in and kind of it's disrupted the industry right now and disrupted the business. But we all know when COVID over, a whole lot of businesses is going to get back to boom. All right. So we went there. I just wanted to sum up nano dimensions for y'all. You can trade options on it now, and that is a beautiful thing. Let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, you can trade options on it now, so that's pretty slick. Got a lot going on here. Working on other monitors. That's nano. Then I might go here, seeking alpha, and hold on, why am I not following that? I don't know why I wasn't following it, but oh well, because I usually just type it in. But this why I didn't catch that. I wasn't following it. This why I didn't catch the offering that morning. That's kind of odd of me, but I wasn't following it because I would have sold and then just bought back lower and got more shares out of the deal. But it's all good because I'm buying more shares anyway because I know the stock gonna pop. It's gonna pop. Excuse me, hiccups. All right, y'all. This Nano Dimensions, and this was the offering I just talked about. Then if you look, October 1st, they did a 16.9 million offering. Look, and then look, May 20th. So from May to now, they done 3 offerings. They said they already spent like 80 million getting their company together. Let's do the math here. 35.9, so let's say 36 plus 50 is 86. Plus this other 16, 102 million. So right now they looking good right now. They done raised some money. They are investing. They trying to get prepared for these contracts that they setting up with the government. Just like how Boeing got government contracts and they stock price kind of shaky right now. That's because of the whole airline industry is kind of is messed up. But this right here, man, this about to be big, y'all. It's about to be big. This is a truly a growing industry. And I know in the next 5 years, that 3D printers is going to be in so many homes. It's going to be in so many businesses. It's needed. It's necessary. I like it. Now, y'all enjoy y'all day. I'm going to go ahead and work on these dividend stocks for y'all. Because I know that's what y'all really want to see. But this is just something I'm investing in. I want to go over it a little bit, tell you why. I didn't hit the financials for y'all for real, but I always check the income statement. I look at the total revenue. I look at the profit. You know, this is almost 2 million in profit, but then you got expenses and you know balance sheet. You come here, you look at the balance sheet. If you check out my other videos, you will see I go in more detail about it. But I look at the assets, I look at the liabilities. Look at that. That don't look too bad. That's 2019 though. I guess for some reason with this stock, they ain't going Yahoo ain't going quarterly. But then I look at the cash flow and but it's a growth company, so I don't expect them to have too much. But these offerings is changing the game, so all this stuff is really irrelevant right now. It kind of give you a history of what's going on, but you know, they getting back on track. All right. So remember, y'all, go to the SEC.gov. You want to read the prospective, the 10K, the 8K. What was it, 14F or 13F? You want to read these things though, so you can understand about the business and what they trying to do, what to look forward to in the future. That way, when you know like this stock price going up and down, you don't panic. It's in it's in here. We're very volatile. So y'all enjoy y'all day, man. That's Nano Dimensions. I want to show y'all this lady. I'm gonna show y'all. This is the main hype around this, and I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I gotta show you who she is. Uh, 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 uh. This lady, Kathy Woods. Her right here, man. She got the internet going nuts about this small cap. I ain't gonna call it a penny stock because it's not. It's more than $1. It's a small cap because it's less than $10. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at things. Kathy Woods though, very intelligent person. She makes stocks move like Warren Buffett do. You know. Yeah, very intelligent. They've been buying shares and buying more shares. I think they was a part of this last offering where they bought so many shares, adding to their portfolio of a small cap stock. So hey, there it is.